Hey guys, it's Nick Bosco. Got a little time to kill right now. It's freezing outside in New York today, so I figured just make a little video, talk about all the fight announcements that's been happening the past couple of days. A lot of fight announcements coming. First of all, UFC 208. We found out the or I don't think it's the main event. The co-main event will probably be Holly Holm versus Germaine for the UFC featherweight, women's featherweight inaugural title. That's exciting. They're starting that division, although everybody's been talking about Chris Cyborg. The division was supposed to be made for Chris Cyborg. I think she tried to gamble a little bit with UFC. I think she was hoping they would wait for her and put her in a main event in Brazil. I think they're heading to Brazil in March, so I think she was hoping they would wait for her and put her in at that card for the title fight. But it didn't go that way. They decided to move ahead with it with Holly and Germaine. And I think that's a pretty good fight. I think the winner will definitely get Cyborg, although I also heard that Dana White was looking, if Ronda were to win in a couple weeks, that he would possibly put Ronda up against Holly as like a champion versus, or not Holly, but the winner of Holly or Germaine. I guess he was assuming it was going to be Holly, as like a champion versus champion fight. So I thought that would be pretty interesting. Also, I guess they're still waiting on Jose Aldo versus Max Holloway for the main event for that card. I believe both of them are in negotiations right now. That will most likely be settled, and that fight will be planned. Although, you know how Jose Aldo is with injuries and pulling out of fights, but I think that will be the main the main event for that card. What else? Oh, Cowboy Cerrone versus Jorge Masvidal or Denver. Cowboy's been wanting to fight in Denver for a really long time. I know he has his ranch out there, and he spends a lot of time out in Colorado. That card is headlined by Juliana Pena versus Valentina Shevchenko, and that's a really good card. That's a UFC on Fox card, so that's interesting enough. A lot of heavyweight matchups have been planned lately. I know Andrei Arlovski versus Francis Ngannou has also been planned for Denver. That's an interesting card. Ngannou, he just won at UFC Albany on Friday, and he's looking really good. He's had 4 fights in the UFC so far, finished every single one of them in the first or second round. Arlovski's lost 3 in a row. He needs to make a comeback with a big win over Ngannou, maybe then look for a top 5 guy after that. There's also been another fight added to the Texas card in February. That's a strawweight bout with Tecia Torres versus Bec Rawlins. That's a good brawl for them. Ticia's circling right around the title shot. She needs a couple more wins, and I think she'll be ready to fight Jan Jacek after that. So a lot of fights have been coming out this week. Tickets for UFC 206 go on sale tomorrow. The Fight Club pre-sale's happening already. I already got my tickets. I'll be there. Hopefully you guys will be there too. Be able to hang out. Write in the comments which one of these fights you're looking forward to most. And also follow me on Twitter for some more breaking news. It's at NickBos, NIKBOS. Thanks guys. Thanks for following. Also subscribe to my YouTube channel. All right. Thank you. A lot of heavyweight fights have been playing lately. I think, let's see, Andrei, shit.